Hello, everyone. Welcome to Story Time with me, Mrs. Prudhomme. This is African American History Month. This is Dr. Carter G. Woodson, was the founder of African American History Month. He said, "Hey, let's have a week to teach about those who made a difference." He chose February because Frederick Douglass, who fought for civil rights, and Abraham Lincoln, U.S. President, that freed the slaves, whom he felt had great influence the lives of African Americans, had birthdays in February. Boy, do I remember Kobe Bryant, born on August 23, 1970, died on January 26, 2020. Kobe was the greatest basketball player. Kobe was the greatest father. Kobe was the most valuable player. Kobe was an American professional basketball player. A shooting guard, he spent his entire 20 years career with the Los Angeles Lakers in the National Basketball Association. May he rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, aka Black Mama. George Crumb, inventor of potato chips. Every time a person crunches into a potato chip, he or she is enjoying the delicious taste of one of the world's most famous snacks, a treat that might not exist without the contribution of a black inventor, George Crumb. Crumb was working as a chef in the summer of 1853 when he incidentally invented the chip. It all began when a patron who ordered a plate of French fried potatoes sent them back to Crumb's kitchen because he felt they were too thick and soft. To teach the picky patron a lesson, Crumb sliced a new batch of potatoes as thin as he possibly could, and then fried them until they were hard and crunchy. Finally, to top them off, he added a generous helping of salt. To Crumb's surprise, the dish ended up being a hit with the patron, and a new snack was born. Years later, Crumb opened his own restaurant that had a basket of potato chips on every table. Though Crumb never attempted to patent his invention, the snack was eventually mass-produced and sold in bags, providing thousands of jobs nationwide. Now I am going to talk about these two sisters, Venus and Serena Williams. Titled Sisters and Champions, The True Story of Venus and Serena Williams. Arthur Howard Bryant, illustrated by Floyd Cooper. The Williams family lived in Compton, a real tough, sometimes scary part of Los Angeles. When Venus and Serena were 4 and 3, Richard bought them tennis rackets, believing tennis treated girls more fairly than other sports, and if his hunch was correct, that his girls would have an athletic advantage that would change the sports forever. Richard didn't know anything about tennis, but it didn't stop him from saying the wildest things. He told everyone his little girls, not one, but both of them, would be champions. In 2002, Venus was ranked number 1 in the world. 6 months later, it was Serena's turn to be number 1. It is the only time in history two sisters or brothers were ranked first and second in the world. Another of their father's dreams had come true. Serena continued to win, and win, and win. Almost too many trophies to count. More than any women's tennis player in history. And people were talking again. Now they said Serena was one of the greatest athletes, boy or girl, in history. Maybe the best ever. And I want you to remember, the Williams sisters are professional American tennis players. Venus Williams, a 7-time Grand Slam title winner, and Serena Williams, 23 times Grand Slam title winner, both of whom were coached from an early age by their parents, Richard Williams and Oracene Price. Just because they came from a rough neighborhood, they didn't let that stop them from doing what they wanted to do. And as of today, Serena Williams is playing in the Australian Open tennis tournament, and she is on a box of Wheatie cereal. Yay! So, I am a Prince fan. I'm celebrating African American History Month, learning about the achievements and contributions of Black Americans. How about you? Marvin Gaye was an American singer, songwriter, and record producer. Here is one of his songs. Enjoy! So I hope you all learned and enjoyed my African American history facts. So long, everyone, until we meet again.